welcome back to GrindCraft. So first up, this might be a little bit brief, because this is my second time recording this. I realized halfway through my first take that my mic was off, so we're gonna do this a little bit quicker this time. Anyways, I wanted to film an update video just so you all know what's going on in the world, given that I'm not really up for streaming right now, and well, the reason that I come by this video actually is because I tried to record a gameplay video for GrindCraft, and about halfway through editing it, I was like, this is not worth my time, because it's really a pain to edit long sessions of gameplay down into sort of smaller, condensed chunks. So I'm not going to do that, and instead I'm just going to tell you about what's been happening here. So I think last time we spoke, these glass platforms here only came down to like here. Obviously, I've extended them down farther now. They go pretty much down to, I think, minus 30 or so. And this is sort of a temporary permanent solution for storage and staging. This is kind of my staging area. I've got a bunch of crafting items and various things that I need from time to time. And this is just kind of where I sit and do things. Over here you can see we've got a sorter system as well. Deep slate, tuff, and gravel are the ones that I'm using for our modules. The rest of it goes in here, and I actually just cleared out a bunch of random things, and I'm basically just putting things into these shulker boxes as and when I need to. I don't get a whole lot of this stuff in bulk, so I'm not really worried about needing to like have sorter modules for bones, for example. I can just move those into a shulker box, and it'll be fine. These chests should never have any issues. But yeah, every time that one of those barrels full of full shulker boxes gets full, I just bring it up to the slightly more bulk storage up further along the tower, and I'm good to go. And then the rest of the time I can just dump things into this chest, and the shulker or the sorter module sorts it all out. The shulker loader loads it into a shulker, and then it goes into a shulker unloader system so that if I ever need to have gravel on hand or tuff for any reason, I always do. So that's really nice. Over here, you can see, so the 10 chunks that I had done in the prior video are still done. This third set of 5 chunks is done now as well. I had to do that in 2 parts because there is a slime chunk over there. So I did the first 2, and then I did the second 3. And then I am almost done with this sort of 4th strip along this 5x5. So there's a little bit more to go here, but it's not too much further. I actually, in the course of trying to film this gameplay video today, I got down to minus 47, 49. So I only have about 10 more layers to go until I hit bedrock, and then it's just clearing out in between the bedrock. So it's actually very close. So that's exciting news. I don't think there's any new farms. I think since we last spoke, I moved everything out of this initial 5x5. So the villagers that were there for breeding purposes are over here now. And I think the only other thing that was left in this area was the staging chests. So obviously that went all up there. And you can see I also put a nether portal down here, because it's far enough away from the sides now that if it's in the center of the chunk, it shouldn't have any danger of getting damaged by TNT explosions if I need to clear more bedrock. Which, by the way, the progress on clearing more bedrock has been very, very slow. I basically decided that it wasn't sparking joy. I did, as you can see, I think the last time we spoke, I had cleared out these 2 chunks, but I got about halfway through, yeah, maybe a little bit over halfway through clearing out these next 2 chunks, and it's very slow progress. It's just not sparking joy right now, so I have not been doing that recently. And yeah, that's about it for that. I did, by the way, before we go to the Nether to show you that update, I wanted to show you the MC MMO stats here. Excavation I don't think has gone up appreciably, maybe a little bit. Mining probably has gone up a fair bit because I do a lot of mining, but herbalism has gone up a lot, and I wanted to call that out because it was important. The last time I spoke to y'all, I made sure to mention it because it is a very powerful skill. If I get the herbalism thing, farmer's diet. I actually do have one more upgrade on this skill, but basically it improves hunger restored from farmed foods, is what it says, and that includes golden carrots. So now I think when I eat a golden carrot, I get something like 4.5 or 5 haunches of hunger filled, which is really fantastic. So definitely recommend that if you're playing on an MCMMO server. That's one of the first things that you should try to level up. Also, it's relatively easy to do if you just have like a pretty big sugarcane farm. So yeah, before it turns nighttime, let's go into the Nether and just kind of see what's going on in here. So the last time we spoke, I had done some work in the Nether, but now, that's right, this first beacon area that I had started mining out so long ago is finally finished. It's all cleared out. All that's left in here is storage, which I need to turn into shulker box storage and move into the overworld because I'm not storing things in the Nether anymore. And then this staging area, which is still helpful because as much as I would love to have a sorter that like sorts out Nether stuff, it would probably be built in the overworld, and I don't want to have to go through a portal every time I come back with a full load of something in the Nether. And now, as for progress since I finished that first beacon area, I did start mining out the first 2 chunks here. Actually, did I? I'm now not sure. No, I'm just doing... Yeah, I'm just doing the 5x5 chunks, it looks like. So it looks like I started the first chunk, is what it looks like. And then I got hung up on the idea that I had to clear out a bunch of lava. So most of what I've done since then is just clear out lava. And this project I've kind of let slide for a little while, because it is a bit of a pain as I get further into this lava lake. However, I think there's only like a couple chunks to go. And so, like, if we go over here, 1, 2, okay, so there's a little bit of work to do on this side as well. But it's getting close, so I might do some work on that, and hopefully by the next update I'll have more for you on that. But I think when it comes to Nether stuff, the update that I had was pretty fantastic already. And it, you know, I cleared this all out to bedrock, and there's a lot of glass down here. Still, sometimes I get magma cubes spawning, and I don't know why. Look at that. He just spawned here. He didn't fall down. Same with this guy. Like, anyways, that's annoyance number 5 million or so with the Nether and the Basalt Delta. Magma cubes are the worst, but news at 11. Let me just sleep here quick. And, yeah, I actually don't think I have anything more to say about it. The update is pretty light. I mean, obviously I've been doing some mining work and some sorter work and some herbalism work, but I really haven't had a whole lot going on, other than just kind of grinding away, which, as you know, is why I'm here. So, yeah, if I think of anything else, I'll post another update video, but for the most part, that's it. Oh, actually, there is one more thing. Yeah, I started clearing out glass for this next quarry already, and I got a second beacon for the overworld, which is very, very nice. So we have everything set up to start mining over here as soon as we finish out the quarry over here. So that's good to go. And I think that I'll make some progress on that in the coming weeks, because I am very much interested in continuing to make progress in this world. Anyways, that's definitely it this time. Thank you all for watching and for staying interested in the GrindCraft updates. I know it's not exactly a super quick process for me to get this all done. Not that it'll ever be done, but you know, making progress on this world is very slow. And I understand that that might be frustrating for some of you out there. And for a long time, it was kind of frustrating for me, so I get it. But yeah, I will see you all next time I decide to post an update. I don't know when that'll be. I'm making 0 promises, and I'm definitely not making any promises about streaming either, but I don't know. If I was going to make actual regular content for GrindCraft, that's probably how I'd do it. Anyways, I'll see you again soon, hopefully. And by the way, I think this sign will be gone when you see me next, because I've started tearing it down because it doesn't need to live there. It'll probably live somewhere else soon. Anyways, bye-bye.